Good afternoon, all participants. My name is Christophera Ratnasari Lucius. I will present our paper with the title, A Study About Integrated Design Project Between Industry and Education, Haus am Horn in Weimar and CONEFO Building in Jakarta. The multiple roles that the designer profession can play have explained the need for design skills in society. It is hoped the designers can share new design ideas, as well as become a translator of these design ideas to other fields. This has an impact on the design school curriculum to be able to integrate the perspective of other sciences in the design education program. Design students are educated to have broad thinking skills and be able to bridge across disciplines in order to answer design problems faced by society. One form of activity that can be worked on is through integrated design project work involving industry and education. This design project model provides an opportunity for students to interact with various stakeholders who come from practitioners and academics. Challenges from the industrial world provide opportunities for design students to see real results from their projects, so that students see how their ideas are applied and see how the design experience can influence client thinking. In this work environment, students also learn to be open in the face of various criticism because the value of feedback cannot really be taught in class but learned through experience. A building is a good example to describe an interdependent system between various aspects, including function, aesthetics, location, structure, economy, and so on. The system in a building can be described as a form of collaborative activity, where all the requirements for building design are considered together. The integrated design projects can be used as a strategy to optimize the various elements of building work by combining teams from across disciplines. Models of integrated design projects can be found in the works of the Haus am Horn building and the CONEFO building. This study aims to provide an overview of the cooperation between industry and education that is realized in the construction of an integrated design project through two building case studies. First is the construction of the Haus am Horn building in the city of Weimar, which involved academics of the Bauhaus school. Second is the construction of the Conference of the New Emerging Forces building, which involved academics from the Bandung Institut of Technologi. This study is part of a research on the influence of Bauhaus on design in Indonesia, that the research objects are grouped into ideas, activities, and artifacts of design. The historical research on the integrated design project of the Haus am Horn building and the CONEFO building is the result of an analysis of the literature study. Therefore, the study of these two integrated design projects aims to find the similarities in the methods of cooperation between industry and education, which have been implemented by the Bauhaus School and the Bandung Institute of Technology. An integrated design project relies heavily on coordinated teamwork, where the role of each part of the project will be optimized so that the linkage between all parts of the work in the project are expanded. The first case study is Haus am Horn. Bauhaus is the first design school to apply a method of combining imaginative design and technical skills. The Bauhaus School officially ran from April 12, 1990 until it was closed on July 20, 1933. From July to September 1923, Bauhaus organized the Bauhaus Workshop in the city of Weimar with the aim of showing the achievement of the Bauhaus School. A residential building and the equipment in it built to become one of the objects on display. The building was called the Haus am Horn after its location in Weimar and was the first real example of a new model of residence in Germany at that time. The Haus am Horn building is a single-family residence where the division of spaces is an experiment to find the basic shape of a single house. The shape of the building was designed by Georg Muche. The form of the plan is arranged that each room has a functional relationship with other spaces, which is by placing the spaces that surround the largest room. The interior furniture of Haus is designed with practical and functional concepts, especially the interior design of the kitchen, which is the first modern kitchen. The table shows some of the art and design work created by the Bauhaus workshops. The second case study is CONEFO building. Suyudi Wirjoatmojo is an Indonesian architect who graduated from the Bandung Institute of Technology, who then continued his architectural studies at the Technische Universität Berlin in Germany. His CONEFO building in Jakarta is an architectural artifact that can confirm the influence of modernity on its design. The purpose of President Sukarno's construction of the CONEFO building was to host international political meetings. The design stage for the CONEFO building design competition was carried out by Suyudi with the help of several students from the architecture department of the Bandung Institute of Technology. In carrying out of his work as the head of planning and supervision of the CONEFO building project, Suyudi included lecturers and students from the Bandung Institute of Technology, Gajah Mada University, and the Surabaya Institute of Technology. For interior design and exterior design work, Suyudi involved a team of teaching staff from the Faculty of Visual Arts and Design, Bandung Institute of Technology. The task given is to fill the interior of the buildings in the CONEFO building complex, as well as the exterior of the complex with statues designed to form the outer space. The table shows some of the art and design works done by Faculty of Visual Arts and Design, Bandung Institute of Technology. The comparative method works with the relevant examples of the phenomenon under study. Therefore, in order to prove the assumption put against the similarities between the Haus and the CONEFO building integrated design project, an assessment of the relevant relationships of the two projects is described in the following table. The purpose of building construction is to meet the needs of the general public. Planning and building design work involves academics. Building construction work is carried out by the industry. The implementation of building work involves academics. Building construction work involves cross-disciplinary work. There are works of art and design from the academics placed in the building. The occurrence of integration between practitioners and academics in building construction work. The project that was worked on jointly by various scientific disciplines became a field laboratory to use design in overcoming problems in society. The Haus building is a modern housing model designed by Staatliches Bauhaus in understanding all social, economic, technical, and formal issues. Likewise, the construction work of the CONEFO building has become a practical step for academics in building relationships with the community. The construction work of these two buildings is the same example for an integrated design project. An integrated design project can be considered as a collaborative process focused on design work by educational institutions. The collaboration that occurs is not only aimed at gathering knowledge and talents, but educational institutions will have a wider impact on society than if they were to go alone. Thank you for your attention.